XRP is up 85.1% for the year, 275% for the month, 87% for the week, and the day. This coin is up 11.9%, almost 12%. No wonder XRP has overtaken both Solana and Theta in one day. This is massive. This coin is huge at this point in time, meaning there's more demand. Lots of people want to get their hands on SRP at this point in time. That's why in today's video, I want us to go through my swing trade strategy for XRP, my perfect entry. A perfect entry that is going to make me and my community lot of profit. And I want you guys to pay attention to this video till the end, because the zones I'm going to mark on this video are the zones that SRP is going to reverse from or react from. So if you pay attention to this video and you're patient enough, you are going to catch the next XRP trend to the upside. If you're new on my platform, you are watching the BETONG Crypto. Yeah, I create content for anyone out there who is willing to understand what it takes to be successful in this crypto space. I talk about market structure, support and resistance, entry, when to buy, when to take out profit, and when to stay away from the market or exit the market. If you understand the market, then you know that it's always easy to buy but difficult to cash out profit. That's why most of you watch your portfolio pump and dump, because you don't understand when is the right time to take out profit. And if say you are that guy who doesn't understand profit taking, or you don't understand how to analyze the market, then make sure you are part of my community. I have a VIP community where you can join and get my buy and sell signal. Whenever I buy something, whenever I take out profit, you are gonna be among the first to get. So hop to the description of this video. You're gonna find my link tree. From there, connect to my VIP community. Well, let's dive into today's video. By the way, if you're new here, to subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. But if you say you are a returning subscriber, you are awesome. Always good to have you. Yeah. Now let's get into this data for XRP and see what we got here. I'm gonna use one of my favorite indicator, which is the Fibonacci retracement tool, to mark the zones that I going to be comfortable enough to buy. This is a chart of XRP on the daily time frame, and you can see here we have multiple vectors here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vector candles that are sitting below price. This means that the market makers can at one point take price back to these areas where we have these vector candles. When you see a huge pump like this, it means the market makers are the ones that are on board. They are the ones that are pushing price to the upside because of high demand. They have to fill orders. As they keep pumping price to the upside, filling orders, most people can think that maybe price is going to continue going to the upside, but they don't know that at one point they're going to use them as exit liquidity. And I don't want you guys to be used as exit liquidity. If you look at this chart of XRP, you can see here on CoinGecko, you can see when XRP was launched, we saw how it moved sideways and it started to pump. And we saw this huge pump to the upside, right? And it was accompanied by a huge dump back to the downside. We saw this pump again, and it was accompanied by a dump to the downside. And now we are seeing this huge pump. So what makes you think that these guys are not going to bring price back again to the downside? Of course, it wouldn't be exactly the area where price left, but I think half of this price is going to be eaten back by the market makers. So if we stay on the chart, I'm going to show you guys more data here to help you understand what is actually going on here with the coin and how you can get in. Now, I've marked some zones here around the 1.4 area. This zone, the reason why I marked this zone is because price have traded here multiple times for about 5 days. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like almost a week, before price break structure to the upside. This is a perfect area that if SRP is going to reverse, it's going to get to this zone here around the 0.14 area and the around 1.6, right? 1.6, yeah. Around the 1.4 and the 1.6 zone, So this is the area where I think if price is going to reverse, then price might get to that area. Now, bringing my favorite tool, which is the Fibonacci tool, I'm going to take it from this bottom here of the where this previous move started to the top of that move. Let me assume that this is the top, right? And I'm looking at these areas where we have the vector candles more to expect pullback. Now, the first area that I expect the first pullback or retracement is this 0.382 zone and is around $2.26, right? So that's the first zone. Mark that zone. The second zone I'm looking at is this 0.5 zone, which is 2.076 price point. So mark that other zone. Now, the last area that I'm looking at to get a huge bounce to the upside is around the 0.681, which is around the price 1.8858. That's also a crucial zone. And if the market must go down to an extent, to and still be in trend, then I want to see the price get to 1.6170. That's around the 0.786 on the Fibonacci tool. Now, if this is the case, then it means that we are going to be in a perfect range to DCA this coin and wait for the final area. We're going to get in fully, and this is the area we're going to get in fully and expect price to reverse back at least to the areas where we have marked. First, it's going to be around the 0.618. Then second, we're going to see it go right up to the 0.382 zone. So this is the range that I'm going to be trading or expecting XRP to get in, this first stage before anything else. Now, this is the second stage. The second stage is you bring in the Fibonacci tool from the bottom of this move, like where this move started, where we see the alpha trend printed this buy signal. Okay, we are going to see the first bounce around this 0.382 zone. If I want to be more patient, right, I block it from where the buy signal started to the area where I consider the end of the move. So if I see this candle close above this other one, I'm going to take this tool and place it above that same price. So now let's keep it around this area because this is the highest zone, the highest wick of this move. So that's it there. So I'm looking at this zone now, the 0.382 zone, which is 1.9783 price point for XRP. So this is the area where we can expect the first bounce. If say we have to go more downward, then we are looking at right down to the golden pocket, which is around the 1.4000. That's $1.4 price point for SRP. And if SRP is to like go really downward, then we're looking at around $1, to buy back. But I doubt that it's gonna go that down. So these are the areas where we should be looking at. But you don't just buy like that. You have to correlate it with other stuff like moving averages and so on. And that's what takes me to this chart here. So this is my perfect chart to get the real entry, and I'm going to be doing this on the 4 hours time frame. I'm going to be looking at what price is doing at this point in time. For example, if price is going to be bouncing from this moving averages, then I'm going to be placing orders in terms of swing trade, like short-term trade. Because I think that if we see like this move here haven't yet touched in either of these moving averages. So if we see this candle touch at least one of these moving averages, we're going to see bounce from it. And if price is not able to go and make higher highs from there, then we're going to bounce from the second moving average. And if price is not able to go and make higher highs from the second moving average, we're going to bounce from the third one, which is a 200-day moving average. And so far as we are above this moving average, then we are good to go on the 4 hours time frame. But I love to do the analysis on the daily time frame to see what is going on, and I do the same thing, bring in the fib tool, block it from here to the top side, and so on and so forth. And if I see it align the same with these moving averages, then I'm good to go. And the last chart I want us to look at is this chart. This is one of my best chart because it takes me alongside price, and I'm using the 5-day, 13-day, 50-day, and 200-day moving average, including the BETONG moving average. When price is in an uptrend on any time frame, price must be moving above the 5-day EMA. And if price is to breathe a little bit, price should bounce from the 13-day moving average. But now, if the trend reverse, then price should bounce from the 50-day moving average. And if price is like gonna reverse more to the downside, then price should bounce at least from the 200-day moving average. And if say the movement is so dangerous to the downside, like it's a huge dump, then price should bounce from the BETONG moving average. So this moving average is including the other chart I just showed you. It's gonna help me to get perfect entry on XRP, and I want to share with my VIP community when I want to be buying this coin and when I want to be selling the coin. I think we're gonna get a perfect entry for this coin because what goes up comes down. I've shown you guys this chart on XRP. This one you can see pump, dump, pump, dump. Maybe it won't pump and dump, but at least half of the price is going to be recovered by the market makers. So this is what I believe will happen with SRP. And if say you want to be ahead of the curve, then make sure you are part of my VIP. Go to the description of this video. You're gonna find my link tree. The second link is my VIP link. Click on it. I'm gonna take you to this page where you are gonna join my VIP, and you click on join. There's different options here. You can pay monthly. You can pay within 3 months. You can pay for 6 months. You can pay for a year. So if you are paying for a year, then this is what it's gonna cost. If you are paying for 6 months, this is what it's gonna cost you. If you are paying for 3 months, this is what it's gonna cost you. And if you're paying for a month, this is what it's gonna cost you. So do just that if say you want to be available when I am gonna get into SRP. Voila, guys! This is it. This is an amazing content because I believe there are so many people out there who doesn't even have that money to buy my VIP. What they have maybe is only that amount to buy my VIP, but they can now use this video to make some quick gains from it and keep compounding until they are sustainable enough to pay for any VIP or any subscription. But again, my videos are there to guide anyone, regardless who you are. If say you don't have money, create time to watch my videos so that you're going to learn everything I say here is what I do and then share on my VIP group. So if you follow my videos alone, watch all of my videos, all of my live streams, all of my tutorials, all of my educational content, you're going to see that what I do is simple. I follow market structure. I try to help people understand when to buy, when to take out profit. And if say you have money that you can pay for my one-on-one session, then I'm gonna encourage you to pay for that. Don't go and buy a coin that you don't understand how it moves, or if say you make profit from it, you don't understand maybe this is the right time to sell and cash out profit. You need to educate yourself, spend money on yourself, invest in yourself so that you can gain the knowledge. Once you get the knowledge, it's okay. It's okay now to go out there and play with any coin you want to play with. But if you take that money and go and buy without any knowledge, then you are doing bad to yourself. Having said all this, if this content was helpful to you and you want to keep creating more of such videos to help you in your investment and trading journey, then make sure you are subscribed to this platform. Like this content at least, share it with your friends, and don't forget to comment your thought below. Having said all this good stuff, see you guys in the next video. Bye. Ciao.